Scotland's creative industry says it has to rebuild trust with the people it's supposed to represent. Creative Scotland has launched a new 10-year plan and a new, simpler funding model in response to complaints that it was too complicated. More than 1,000 artists and arts organisations were consulted about the plans. Nick Rookby has more.
At our Aberdeen studio, Nicole Porter's next work has already been accepted into the Queen's collection. But when starting out, just the reputation of Creative Scotland put her off applying for funding.
Portrait painting, I've never felt like that was the most appropriate place to go for funding. And I have always heard the reputation that it's got of being difficult in its application process, which has put me off.
The scope of Creative Scotland, though, goes well beyond the artist's studio. They work with theatre and dance companies. They fund and promote the film industry in Scotland and take on big projects like the Year of Creative Scotland and put cash into the Edinburgh tattoo.
But having so many things on their plate led to accusations that Creative Scotland was overly managerial, it was too bureaucratic, and the failures there led to recriminations and resignations at the very top. But today they say is a fresh start, because they've been listening to their biggest critics.
We feel very positive and sure, having gone through a consultation with over 1,000 people, that we're pointing in the right direction. Of course, what we've produced is a 10-year plan, and we're not going to get all of it achieved overnight. But I think we're confident that we're in a good place in terms of what might be achieved by the arts field and creative industry going forward.
That's been welcomed by those who had previously voiced concerns.
The whole report sounds like they're being much more supportive of artists and arts organisations, and saying things like putting artists at the centre of their thinking and the way they operate. So yeah, as a visual artist, that's really encouraging.
Well, everybody's watching Creative Scotland. I think we're very pleased that the 10-year plan sets out their vision and ambition for artists and culture in Scotland. And as the Culture Secretary for Scotland, I'll certainly be making sure that we deliver on that.
There are those still, though, that say there are sections of the industry being overlooked.
You have this tiny little paragraph towards the end of the document that, to be fair, it highlights the problems that we've all been, as filmmakers, been screaming about. These are the problems, this needs fixed, what can we do about it? And it basically highlights this, that there's no path forward on, yes, we know the problems, but we don't know how we're going to do it.
Creative Scotland say they're committed to the film industry, and a series of companion papers will be published for each of the sectors they've worked with. Nick Rookby, STV News.